Tonight, from Buffalo Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Steelers set to go on offense, and it is the big man, Big Ben, number 7, Ben Roethlisberger, ready to lead them.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And hitting Juju on the slant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
And a Steeler first down.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. The pass. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Made by Devin Bush.
On 2nd and 9. Allen out of the backfield. It's T.J. Yeldon. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. They'll run on first down with Singletary. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they
looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
By the Steelers.
He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
It's 2nd.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tackle. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Devin Bush, the Steelers' leading tackler as a rookie last year, gets another there.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Steelers 3, Bills 0.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. So the shotgun snap to Allen, and able to find John Brown. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive.
3rd down and 2.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. And he completes it to the tight end Knox. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 37. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Roethlisberger will throw. He'll get that one complete to Connor. That catch good for only a couple.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first.
And the Steelers.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Ben to throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10.
3-yard line.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. And this is caught at the 8. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Washington, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Jonathan Cyprien there defensively to make the play. Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards to play. And again, it's Allen. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7, our score. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And Boswell's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Short little throw to Ebron. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be incomplete.
Roethlisberger's pass.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
3rd down and 10.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but it'll be second and goal. Incomplete. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This from 25 yards out. Boswell's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So we come upon half. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
Bills 7.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
10-10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills offense back onto the field. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
A loss of 1.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out into open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
At their own 35.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And that's incomplete.
Roethlisberger's pass.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Yards on the play. And the Steeler first down.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Short little throw to Ebron. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Out of bounds.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. The 20. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position, to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards to go.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line.
By the wide receiver.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
At the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo 1st down.
29-yard line.
On 1st down, Singletary. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
He's tackled
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Allen going to throw. He hits Beasley right side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Allen finding Knox there, complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
48-yard line.
And again, it's Allen going deep for Diggs. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. 3rd down here. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And he's able to find Diggs. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. Allen to throw once more.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. And a short gain down to about the 33.
The ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
15-yard line.
55, Mike, 55. Check out me.
They'll run on first down. Singletary. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Ball carrier.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Second and 8. Now Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. And Beasley with it over the middle. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Makes the score. Bills 7.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 27.
A very solid gain of 27.
Steelers.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. His throw here is incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 19. He's going to launch it for Washington. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
Safety screaming. Sponge. No. 56. 198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. 198. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
From the 22, Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Watch the run.
To throw on third down. Allen flushed out right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the 46-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check. Lucky. 198.
Throwing again. Allen, flush to his right. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
16.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And now out come the Steelers. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Roethlisberger on target to Washington. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
To James Washington. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Roethlisberger to throw.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. And It's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. And it's caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here now, a 2-point conversion will tie the game. So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
24-24. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Allen to throw. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And it's second down.
Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
Back to throw. Allen eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. To throw is Allen. And that will be incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now Allen. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. 13 yards remaining on second down. Now Allen. He'll try and fire this downfield for Singletary. Four quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Cameron Sutton on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. First throw in overtime now for Roethlisberger. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Jerry Hughes, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save?
Yes.
That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. He'll return it from the 6. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Buffalo set to get the football back here. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part 1 is done, now part 2. What can Allen do now with his drive? Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he's going to get the... First down as they bring him down at the 23.
It's good for a Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
The quarterback taken
So
down.
after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Hey, tight. 98. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Let him know. Let him know.
Operating from the gun. Allen Throwing middle, and it's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Third and 3.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. Being chased out. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
They'll roll him out right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. First down now, but that clock rolling.
10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Singletary. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Now the Bills will hustle to the line.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Allen flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Allen. Oh, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
This one took us deep into the night, but in the end, after 5 quarters, we're unable to determine a winner.
Well, can I say it? I think it's a fair outcome with the kind of game that we had, pretty evenly matched. But here's where it gets tough. Because it was a night game, makes it much shorter on the turnaround, doesn't it? Especially for the visiting team.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been... EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills.
McManus to kick off for Denver.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And he'll go down as this drive will start. We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills.
McManus to kick off for Denver.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. Allen now on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Michael Ojemudia. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, that's earned it by their play, the psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
A run there with Cook not going to accomplish much. Call it no gain. Second down coming up.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Now the second down throw on target. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Flush to his right. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. He rifles one that's intercepted. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen. Quick slant to Brown. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First down, Buffalo.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 35-yard line.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Going deep for Diggs. This is caught at the 20.
Allen's pass.
And give him a gain of 37. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense. It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
From the 10, 1st and goal. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
5-yard line.
On the ground, it's Singletary. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills have taken the early lead. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Makes the score Bills 7, Broncos nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. K.J. Hamler returning it. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now a stoppage here as we've got a bill shaken up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. Now a run with Cook. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
44-yard line.
Go. Sweetie!
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wentz into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Flushed out right. Able to locate his running back open downfield. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
He's taken
Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
From the 17, Allen flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And 3 yards.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Wentz. Rolling to his left. He'll try and run it. And now a fumble. The ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Levi Wallace with a pick, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
On 1st down, Singletary. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down right.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Down, Buffalo.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. John Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And to no one's surprise here in Denver. That'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. The throw taken in by Hamilton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Lock. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
26.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's able to find Diggs. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Buffalo.
Stephon Diggs. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bills will extend their lead.
Good.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Bills 20. Broncos nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it. I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Sam Martin.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,